All right, Virgo, this is your video. Let's talk about you guys. We're going to talk about North Node and the three things that you need to embrace to really expand in this lifetime. You know, North Node is a contract. It is a soul contract for you to come here and learn this language. So this is brand new language for you, but it's something that when you step into it will expand for you, because that's one of the things you're here to do in this life. And sometimes we look at North Node as jobs or as careers, or I feel like it's an energy of how we approach our life. And I'll give you these little things. At the end, I'll talk about my own learning. I've been working with the North Node for quite some time, so I want to share this with you and how things may ultimately shake out. Kind of interesting. So the first thing that you need to embrace in this life is the language of practicality and pragmatic approaches to life. This is something that may not be it is not your comfort zone at all, but when you start to learn to become very practical and pragmatic, you'll see that it will kind of work for you. Okay? It's something that is going to open up opportunities for you. So pragmatic, practical, make a plan, work a plan, one step at a time kind of experience. That is definitely the Virgo North Node. I mean, the quest here is for you to help yourself by helping others. So the second thing is about a service, a service orientation. You do help yourself when you do help other people. And for some of us empaths, you can see how energy just keeps going out, going out. But for a Virgo North Node, when you help other people, it feeds you. It feeds you in fulfillment, in satisfaction. And these are the kinds of career choices that will make a lot of sense for you. It'll feel good. It will feel like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So it can be about mentoring. It can be about any kind of thing where you're helping someone else do what they want through a practical and logical approach. And then that will help you because you're creating a system for yourself. You're creating routines. You're creating a daily structure. Coaches are, well, let's see. Let me see if I can say this. Natural coaches or coaches that are really successful and will excel are usually Virgo North Node. Not only, but this is a really good placement for someone who's a coach, because you are serving someone else's success and that's bringing you success. There's some kind of satisfaction to it. There's some kind of an amazing feeling of fulfillment. So think about that. So I'm talking about practical and analytical. There's this analytical, practical element that you need to embrace. The third thing I want to talk about is Virgo North Node has a lot to do with routines and health and wellness. So if you can embrace a consistent routine for yourself, like I said, coaches are really well placed with this Virgo North Node. It can be about coaching the physical body, okay, because Virgo is an earth sign, coaching eating and wellness routines and, exercise and how we think about life. You could have a philosophy as a Virgo North Node that, your mind is calm when everything is organized. That is something that you can really bring to the world. Now, as a South Node, your South Node is Pisces. And so this completely blows apart Pisces, like, yeah, just flow with it and just move with it. And let's not get nailed down into any kind of structure. That's a past life thing. So if you're feeling that, or that if that has not worked for you in this life, right? That's the thing about South Node is if you hold on to it too long, it will not work for you. And so going with the flow and not making a plan and not being super practical, eventually in your life bite you in the ass, okay? So as a North Node in Virgo, you're called to go toward creating practicality, analytical behavior, routines, day jobs, creating structure for yourself, getting your health together, get your wellness together. All of these things. So if you work on this, if you work on going toward that Virgo energy of practicality, this is something when you solve a problem for yourself, you can teach other people. So that's why it's a coaching kind of mentality in this Virgo North Node, I feel. In a past life, you could have felt very unappreciated. You could have felt very like made fun of for your analytical mind or for your logical approach, or everyone's like, oh God, why are you such a stick in the mud? Like that kind of thing. But when you go toward that in this life, it will open up for you. It will make space for so much success in whatever arena of your life or whatever area of your life you are embracing with these three areas. It will expand. Okay, so one of the things I've learned with North Node is that it does tend to mature. So you could have had a lot of lessons in your early life about being organized. Maybe time management was a problem, or maybe something, thinking logically. You maybe a lot of magical thinking as a child, and that turned out to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so that's a little, hey, that's a North Node thing. As you get older, it can be about creating structure in your daily life, creating routine. That's the thing that's going to bring you health and wellness. It's going to bring you success. So you can see how that might change and mature over time. And also, as we move, the North Node is a little point around the moon. It's a point on the ellipsis around the moon, and it's a mathematical point. So it's not like an asteroid or anything like that, but it moves through the full zodiac. It takes about 18 to 20 years to move around. So each zodiac sign has about 18 months of energy when the North Node actually passes through it. Right now, as I make this video in 2022, it's just moved from Gemini into Taurus. It always goes in retrograde. So it starts out at the end of Taurus and it moves through Taurus, and then next it will go into Aries. And the energy of Taurus is about comfort. So when Virgo North Node, I kind of like this collaboration. This next 18 months might feel either super duper weird to you if you're not embracing your North Node. If you feel out of sorts over the next 18 months, I urge you to go toward your Virgo North Node, because creating routines, having a logical approach to things, being service oriented, focusing on your health and wellness, focusing on routines will be supported. And that Taurus energy will really like that. The earth signs really like each other. So I urge you to do that and give yourself a chance to expand in this next 18 months. So if you want to go deeper, I have a class. I do have a self-paced class that you can take. North Node. It's very deep and comprehensive, and you can get more information and how to work with this. I also talk about aspects and other things. So there's a link below. And also we'll be doing a lot more with North Node in the coming days and weeks. So I hope this has been helpful to you. The thing that's coming that is brand new is we're doing some past life regression around your North Node. So you can see where this karma comes from. And that might give you, everybody has their own unique kind of place where things come from. So that might give you a real sense of, oh, this is how I work with it. Okay, so all those links to those classes and the regression are below. If you want to take part in that, I urge you to do that. And I will see you there, Virgo North Node.